Yo, how's it going, everyone? It's that time once again. We are back in the early stream time slot. We have Frieza coming out in just under 30 minutes. And yeah, we are going to be ready to summon for him here. Shout out to Jade Rex starting off the stream with a gifted membership. I appreciate you. Let me get this posted in here so I can close some of these other windows. Alright, so let's get the link to the second channel put in here. We've been messing around with some afternoon chill streams of Bloodborne on the other channel. I say chill, I haven't been chill, I've been dying a lot, but just doing a different game out of the like the usual schedule. We've been playing a lot of The Last of Us 2. Which probably needs maybe 1 or 2 more streams before that's finished. So that's going to be next streamed Sunday evening in the late stream time slot. But yeah, do check out the second channel. Once we finished off Last of Us 2, I'll be playing Rise of the Ronin, which is a game that I was interested in when it first came out, but it was, as premium like new games are now, it was like full price. I think it was like 70 quid or something, and Alone in the Dark came out at the same time as well, and I think I was already playing something else, so I decided not to get it. Played Alone in the Dark on stream, that was good. Shout out to anyone that came out to those streams, that game was fun. But yeah, got that now, so we are going to be jumping in and starting up that soon. I watched Little Blue go through the character creator thing yesterday, and it looks like a game that's kind of right up my street. It seems like a cross between Dark Souls, Assassin's Creed and Ghost of Tsushima, which are all 3 games that I like, so should be interesting. Yeah, looks like you have over 1,000 stones ready for Frieza. Yeah, hopefully we are not going to be spending 1,000 stones to get Frieza. I mean, we will have to if we have to, but we hopefully will get Frieza nice and easy. We will have the we still don't know. It's either going to be the Part 2 LR that JP gets at the same time for Part 2, which will be the last banner before the anniversary, or it will be the LR Ginyu Force, because obviously that's generally how the last couple of years have gone. But been trying out Area 34 Stage 4. Yeah, Raudo was saying yesterday that in terms of actual link leveling, that stage might be better. But you still get more gems drop on 31.4. So I had a few runs on 34.4 yesterday, but I can't say like I saw a huge difference. I mean, like I think it's only 18 on my team left now who's got 1 link left to level 10, which obviously she did not get, but getting that final level 10 link can often take ages anyway because of the RNG. I think you're nearly done, right? Yeah, he's got 1 more link to go, but it's at 8 instead of 9, so that's going to be a while still. I think level rate is higher. I just have terrible luck. Yeah, so I saw we were discussing back and forth like whether Rose will be featured, because obviously as soon as we found out he was getting the buff on JP, as well, when we found out he was getting the buff on Global as well as JP, then it seemed like a likely possibility that he was going to be on Frieza's banner, because then obviously that would give people a chance to get him now that he's had his buff. He's out on JP, everyone's talking about him. But then we found out from the update in the news, which came out yesterday after the thing, they just put a thing in here saying, yeah, there's an issue with his passive skill, scheduled to be adjusted in the near future, so the actual effect is consistent with the intended effect. After the adjustment is made, we will inform you about it through this announcement. So that means that he's not being buffed on Global yet. There wasn't obviously like an extra data download today or something, so he's not going to have his buff. So when we found out that, then it was like, oh, well maybe he won't be on the banner then, because it'd be kind of weird for them to put him on the banner and he's coming back but not buffed. But then I suppose it depends how long they're going to wait to do it. Hopefully it won't be too long. Which is weird, because like they could push out a small data download just to fix his passive basically any time they wanted. Like they could have done it this morning. They could do it tomorrow, who knows. So then it kind of became unclear whether he would be or could potentially be featured on the banner. But now that we got the celebration info for this Frieza celebration, you can see when you look down here, like we've got the banner, the sale packs, the sales, Kai banner, missions to get extra medals to awaken him quicker, which is good. Stuff for the LR Team Bardock Easy A. We've got obviously the stage to get the medals to awaken the LR Krillin, Trunks, and Krillin, Goku, and Bulma comes out today at the same time as the banner. And we have the new red zone, which will be, I think it's just the first two stages. New battlefield reset next Monday, and then we got Dokkan events available daily, so we got the two Bardock ones, and then you can see here Dokkan events available daily from today when the banner comes out. All these characters that we know are on the banner, right? Turles, Gohan and Piccolo, Captain Ginyu, and then there's Rosé's banner. So because Rosé event is there, that would kind of make it seem like he's going to be on the banner. Now the interesting thing is the Tech Bardock one is still there as well. So of all the featured units, we got these 4, 5, 6, Frieza, Dodoria, and Trunks. So people were worried because it was a 7 featured unit banner. People were worried it was going to be 8 featured units because they were going to put Trunks on there. It might be 9 featured units because it also has Rosé on there, which is interesting. As we've said before, right, like if you want to summon on a banner, especially because you want a specific unit, more featured units is bad. But yeah, shout out to Bloodmonger on the Twitch side. Best stage for Bluestones, I think, probably is now, well, it's a combination of if you want Bluestones and a decent link level stage. Because as we were saying before, the everyone's been using 31-4 as the best link level stage because it drops some green and blue gems, and sometimes it's more of one or the other. Sometimes you only get one, sometimes you only get the other. But that 34-4 seems to have a pretty good blue gem drop rate. I'll do a quick run on it here because we're waiting for the banner to come out anyway. Well, I mean, the thing is, I can imagine, like, it would make sense if they're going to drop the buff for Rosé, like, within the next week. It would make sense for him to be on this banner because then he gets his buff and people actually have the chance to get him. Like, I'd rather, if, let's say his buff wasn't coming out even for, like, you know, 2 weeks, I'd rather he be on this banner than them give him his buff in 2 weeks and then he's not on a banner again for another, like, month or so till the next, well, because the anniversary is going to be next, so if he's not on Frieza's banner, he won't be on a Dokkan Fest banner until after the anniversary. So if he's going to get his buff within even the next couple of weeks, it makes sense for him to be on this banner. Otherwise, he gets his buff and then nobody gets a chance to actually get him until later when another banner is coming. But as we just saw, yeah, his event is returning. It's shown in the news. So I would imagine that that means that he's getting it. But yeah, we'll do a quick run on the 34-4 and see how many blue gems we get. Yo, Jag F, how's it going? Shout out to everyone who's in the stream already. Over 100 people. Make sure you guys hit that like button. See if we can get up to 100 likes on the stream by the time the Frieza banner actually comes out. We've got 21 minutes to go until the banner releases. But yeah, I could see that would be really unfortunate just for like the summoning race. But I could see it being a 9 featured unit banner if it's going to have Trunks on it as well. But I wonder if they'll offset that, because obviously this is the last Dokkan Fest banner before the anniversary. I think this banner usually has, in this time slot, they do like discounted steps, and potentially even like the 3rd step will be like guaranteed featured or something. I could see that being a thing. But yeah, hopefully we can get some decent luck. I have physical Rosé. I'm looking forward to his buff, as you guys know. I've been a physical Rosé defender. I think he gets massively underrated. So mine is 79%. Definitely hoping that if he is on the banner, I can get those couple of extra copies. And of course get Frieza without too much having to spend too many stones. We'll see how we get on. Obviously, there's the ticket packs, so once the banner actually goes live, we'll grab those quickly and then see how we go. How hard did we get Rosé? There was a video, I think it was the one I did for... It's a few days ago now, maybe even a week or so ago. It was the video I did where it was like, the thumbnail is Physical Rosé versus Red Zone Buhan. And in that run, there's a turn where he gets... I can't even remember how many supers it is in total, but like the last 2 supers, he does like a 20 million into a 23 million or something. So, like on the turns where he looks good, he can look really good. But... yeah, DB Saga buff, getting the free-to-play LR. Yeah, I think even Minato said yesterday, made a tweet. I was expecting him to, because obviously he's been joking about, like, he doesn't like him, so he can't wait for him to come out on JP, so he can, like, show him getting killed in all the tough events and stuff. He made a post yesterday I saw that was a lot less negative than I expected. I can't remember exactly what I said, but... I went from cautiously cautious to hating life versus Gogeta. I mean, at the end of the day, this is what we say when we, like, joke about units sometimes, but it's kind of serious for... It makes sense for physical units, but it's like, a lot of people consider that Blue Gogeta event the hardest event in the game, and his final stage is STR, so obviously physical units, unless you have guard, like, physical units are always not going to be that good against Gogeta, because he's not only is he one of the hardest hitting bosses, but he has type advantage over them. So, that's the thing. If Rosé is decent in, like, all the other events, but he's just not good against Gogeta, I don't see that as being a huge detriment to him, right, because he's a physical unit. So... I don't know what you mean, Anto. I don't think Rosé is returning because Trunks takes Rosé medals as well. Oh, true. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that is actually a very good point. Trunks is coming out as the banner unit, but he needs Rosé's medals to awaken, so that could be why Rosé's event is coming back. That is very true. Rosé did come out on Global before Gohan and Piccolo, though, so if they're returning, it does make sense that he could return as well. But yeah, that just completely, like, didn't even cross my mind at all. The fact that, yeah, that's why the event could be coming back, because Trunks needs his medals to awaken. There's no... Oh, of course there's not. Alright. Let's message the boys. Alright, got the thumbnail for tonight done at least. It's that one. Let me just double check actually that there isn't one. But... There isn't much footage of physical Ribrian on YouTube, so I haven't seen much of going buff by Ginyu. Yeah, I think it's because like a lot of people just don't like Ribrian. It'll be a case of, not that the unit's not good, but I mean like the character is that people will just like I did when LR Ribrian Trio came out, I pulled them off the ticket so I didn't have to use any coins, and then I literally did like a 55% showcase, and then I don't think I did anything else with them. I don't think I used them for anything else. Alright, well now, since I'm here now, I might as well make it. Right. Oh yeah, it's episode 40 today. Episode 40. Right. It's annoying as well because obviously, like, they're supposed to have got it posted by now, just because we're what, like, the podcast is in 13 hours. That's the thing. We always complain, or they always complain. I do too, I guess, sometimes. But I always complain when, like, there's no good ones to pick. And it's like, well, if the tweet's not getting made until Friday morning. Alright, I'll put the link in the chat for those of you guys who do have Twitter. If you want to go ahead and leave a spicy take on the Trash Takes post that could potentially be discussed on tonight's episode of the podcast, that would be awesome. We'll try and pick ones that are interesting to talk about and that we can get good discussions about. So I know some people, obviously, because it is like trash takes, I know some people do post ones that are almost like bait, just full on actual terrible takes, but those are less likely to get picked because obviously we want ones that can have good discussion. And if we're all just like, yeah, this take sucks, like, you can't get a great like discussion out of that. But right, post this in our group chat thing. We get some retweets on this, please. I'm not going to let them know that I had to do it. Right. Well, that's that sorted. Yeah, don't worry, Anto. Second channel is pinned. Make sure you guys check out the second channel, pinned in the chat. Yeah, Caster, how's it going? We are indeed pulling for LR Frieza. Yeah, STR Gohan and Piccolo should be on the banner, or at least they were on the JP version, so... But yeah, like AGL Bardock will probably not be going anywhere since he gets an easy A. We got Tech Bardock, his event is coming back, so he's probably on the banner. That's the other thing as well. Remember, like it says in the post, the takes don't have to be from you. Like, it doesn't have to be something you think, but like you might have seen someone say it on like on a thread or in like a comment section somewhere or something, and you saw it and thought, huh, that's an interesting take. How many Tech Bardock dupes do I have? I don't know if I kept them all, but let's see. I'm trying to think, how many copies do I have over Rainbow? I don't want to go into this. I'm into character list. There we go. So Super Tech, Pure Saiyan Goku Family, SSRs. I might as well do storied figures as well, I guess. I only kept 2 apparently. I might have used some for... Did I use some for SA fodder somewhere, maybe? I only got 2 spare ones. But yeah, I got insanely lucky when I summoned for Bardock when he first came out. It's the only time I can think of in the last few years even where I rainbowed the character off of their first banner. And the only reason I ended up rainbowing him straight away is I got really, really lucky in my early summons. So I had like 2 dupes for him. And I think I still hadn't pulled the Int Tora. And I finally managed to get a copy of Tora to go with him, because obviously I wanted him for Bardock's team. I didn't have to spend that many stones. Like I said, I got really lucky. And then I tested out the Bardock team and everything, and I thought Tora was really, really bad at 55%. I think by the time I'd eventually pulled Tora, I'd only done like 500 stones or something, and I'd got Bardock to like 90%. So I tried out the team, and it's like, damn, Tora at 55% sucks. It's like, I'm going to do like... I'm going to do 1 or 2 more multis to see if I can pull a dupe for Tora, and then just pulled the last copy of Bardock instead. So it's like, oh, okay, well, I mean, I'll stop summoning now because I don't want to pull another Bardock. But yeah, I ended up rainbowing him on his first banner, and it was only like, maybe like 600 stones or something. Which was obviously awesome at the time, because I'm a big Bardock fan. Tech Bardock was at least decently runnable when he first came out. But unfortunately, he's not particularly great anymore. I mean, like, the Scouter effect is still useful, of course. Like, the Scouter is still probably one of the strongest abilities in the game, but... yeah, mine is literally built for full dodge. He has, like, 30 dodge, I think. Something like that. Yeah. I mean, he's alright for, like, the support is good, but... yeah, he was never particularly great.
Alright, let's do this.
But yeah, got a couple of boosts saved up, and we have missions as well for getting extra Frieza medals. So hopefully it won't take very long to get the medals to awaken Frieza. So we'll do what we always do when we get our summons done, get him awakened, do the 55% showcase like straight away. And then yeah, hopefully we will get Dodoria as well, because he's beneficial for the team, and of course Trunks. Well, I want to be able to get Trunks and do video with him as well, trying him out on like the future team and everything. Because yeah, like he goes into the general pool from the release of the next banner, but I've found with the recent like banner units where I've struggled to pull them, or I've pulled like 1 copy while summoning for the main one. It then takes me ages before they pop up in like other summons. So ideally we would get Trunks as well. I just got AGL, KO and Caulifla LR. Oh nice. Wait, from which banner? Gotta love all the dodge or die units. The banner comes out in 6 minutes, so we've got almost 150 people in the stream. Make sure you guys hit that like button, see if we can get to 100 before the banner actually comes out. There's more than enough people in the stream in order to hit that goal. Banner drops in 6 minutes, so trying to save some of the, well, I say some of the other ones. We haven't got a lot now because the ones from the previous celebration have finished. But trying to get the, I always save the daily mission for like the Turtle School training and stuff like that until we've actually pulled the new unit and awakened them. Because then obviously we get a bit of a jump start on the, on their link leveling. So. Hey, mega nice, you made it. I hope your summons go well. I know you're excited for this, Frieza. I mean, that's the thing, right? On his better turns, he can do some pretty crazy damage. Once he gets the once he gets that first part of his passive activated, which I think is he has to do like 5 super attacks or something like that, he gets like a massive attack buff. And he can look pretty decent. And as I've been saying in all the previous videos that we've made over the last, like, you know, few days since we found out Frieza was confirmed to be next. Watch this screw me over if I use the 1. Yep. I'm going to screenshot this and put this on their next like post where they're like, oh, give us your questions and whatever about Dokkan. It's like, well, why can you get 2s on this stage? The stage that you can only do daily that gives you your hidden potential orbs. Why can you even get 2s on the dice roll thing? Because I got all 3 2s, so now I can't get that last tile. So that's a bunch of orbs that I just don't get, and I can't do the event again until tomorrow. Like, there's loads of other events like the Roshi training, the Whis event with the or skill orbs, where you literally can only get ones on the dice thing. So why can you even get twos on that stage? Stupid. Hey, Raldo, how's it going, dude? Hopefully your summons go well as well. Banner is dropping in 4 minutes time. Wonder what the wonder if they're on Dokkan info. What are the missions before they drop to just see what they are for the Frieza medals? Oh look, I'm gonna change this back to global. Mission. No, this is still on JP. I'm so confused. Ever since they changed the layout for Dokkan info, I find it so difficult to use. Like, I've somehow managed to change it to JP, but in English. But now I can't change it back to global. Is it this one? Maybe it is, because otherwise if this was JP, Rosé would be at the top. Yeah, exactly. Hit that like button for luck. Not just for me, but for you. I'm sure if you hit the like button, your summons will go better than if you didn't. So, you know. Right, has it got them on here? Frieza missions. Upcoming. Oh, of course, they never have the bloody... These are all anniversary ones. Aha! So at least 3 space traveling warriors on the team. AGL, yeah, one of each typing. No items. And then within 5 turns. So if we do 3 space traveling warriors on the team, 1 of each typing, within 5 turns with no items, we'll do all the missions in one go. What's the easiest way to do that for a Dokkan event? It's probably like Cooler's team, right? Could literally just do Wicked Bloodline, I suppose. But they do also have to be Terrifying Conquerors. Right, there we go. No, it wasn't Terrifying Conquerors, was it? It was Space Traveling Warriors. And we need 1 of each typing, so we'll put Physical Cooler, we'll put you, we'll put you, and then we'll put you. We won't put Physical Cooler because then we've got too many units named Final Form Cooler, except we will because all the other physical units are terrible. Oh wait, no, you're a support, aren't you? We'll just throw you on there instead of the other one. Alright, well there you go. That's the team we can use. It is 7:30 now. Banner's delayed till next week. Anto. Yeah, Team Bardock growth campaign. This is the thing I couldn't remember from JP, is how do you actually get the medals? To awaken the LR Team Bardock. I genuinely don't remember. Like, you get the last copy by doing whatever that is. Missions for Frieza that we just looked at. I like the fact it just lists that it says special conditions, but doesn't actually say what they are. Yeah, so we got our ticket packs as expected. Alright, what is the... Let's see the thing about the banner. Someone said it has discounts. They removed Ginyu for Trunks. Okay, good. Because, yeah, no one wants Ginyu. I mean, Ginyu was good back in the day, but... Does it say about steps? Is that at the start? No, that's the tickets. Okay, yeah, so 3-round multi-summon discount, so 35, 40, and then 45. And then guaranteed featured on step 3. And then a fourth, then you get a free one as well. So you get 1, 3+1. Okay. Yeah, and then it goes back to normal. So not only is it's discounted, then you get a free multi at the end, and the third multi is guaranteed featured. Okay. That's pretty decent, all things considered. Just get all these off of here. Oh yeah, the red zone stage is out. Frieza's Dokkan event. The new orb revamp thing. I'm going to do a test thing for that and just do like an auto thing where I do like a full bar of stamina and see the Super Saiyan Hercule statue as well. Interesting. Right, so first of all, let's throw up the thingy here and buy the ticket packs. Well, the thing is, it was on Topo's banner for JP, but it was supposed to be for April Fools because it was the Super Saiyan Hercule thing. So it was weird that it didn't come out on Global. But yeah, no Rosé. I guess that's understandable, but yeah, Rosé's bad. As we discovered right before the stream, well, right before the banner came out, as we were discussing, as that had completely slipped my mind. The Rosé event is returning in the news because Trunks needs Rosé's medals, not because Rosé was going to be on the banner. So, well, at least they didn't increase the number of featured units. They dropped off Ginyu for Trunks, which is probably the best case scenario. Because as much as physical Turles and Tech Bardock have aged, Ginyu was probably the worst unit on the banner. I mean, to be fair, with LR Ginyu Force, when they come out and everything, you could probably argue that there are some situations where AGL Ginyu can actually be better than Tech Bardock, but I guess it depends. If you get the rainbow orbs of him and he gets, like, you know, the supers he needs to get his build up and stuff, Tech Bardock could still be okay, but yeah, it was obviously not anything too crazy. Right. 4 Friezas in... Wait, what? 4 Friezas in 45 stone... In the 45 stone multi. Wait, in that multi or just... Oh, and the free one. Right, so in the full rotation you got 4 Friezas. That's ridiculous. What else is in it now? Oh, missions for the Goku event. Fair enough. Right, so we got all the tickets. Let's go ahead and post it in the Discord, or it didn't happen. Yeah, that is insane. Luck like that requires screenshots. But yeah, plus even if you didn't screenshot the actual summon itself, you can screenshot your summon history. Well, let's see if we can get some luck like that. Let's take this off. Almost forgot. Alright, so we got our boy Frieza, got Dodoria, Trunks, and we got Gohan and Piccolo, who I don't actually have, so we'd like to get them. I need 1 more copy of Turles to rainbow him, and then I don't need any copies of Bardock. So, in fact, this banner is actually pretty good, considering, like, for me, usually, because, you know, up until Gohan and Piccolo, I could say that I have, like, every unit in the game. And a lot of the time, I rainbow units when they come back for like the 2nd time. So considering Turles has already returned at least once, I actually need copies of every unit on the like featured list apart from the Bardocks. So that's actually pretty good. So we're going to jump in and do our tickets. Obviously, nothing is guaranteed on the tickets, but it is what it is. If we get lucky and get him off the tickets, I'll still do the discounted rotation. But then that's all I'll have to do, and then that leaves us with still a lot of our anniversary stones. So if the tickets can come in clutch, that would be good. Yeah, Nemu Tech and AGL Bardock are on the banner. AGL Bardock was always going to be there because he's getting an easy A during the celebration, so if he wasn't on this banner, you'd have no way to get him. My connection to I've heard, isn't that one of the, unless they've updated it in the last like couple of years or something, that always had the reputation of being one of the worst like gachas for like summon rates and stuff. I don't know how it is now. So we got Yamcha, Tien, and Chaozu, so we could get featured on this one. No Zeno. That's what we really want to see. To see the little Zenos pop down from the top, well, on one of the ticket summons. Because then we know we've secured the boy Frieza. And so we want to get Dodoria and Trunks ideally as well. Hey, there you go. I was going to say, we want to get Dodoria and Trunks ideally. So there we go. We got our Super Saiyan 2 Trunks. I think his SSR art is actually kind of cool. But yeah, the TURR is decent, as it's him doing the final flash. It's pretty cool. Alright, well there you go. So we got Trunks, nice and early. Trunks off the tickets, we'll take that. Okay. Oh, Team Bardock could just have an Extreme Z area. Gotcha, okay. That's why I couldn't remember how you get their medals, is because they just literally get an Extreme Z area. This one is Dodoria. Okay, let's see. Well, we got our Tien, Chaozu, and Yamcha animation for pulling that Trunks, because he is a featured unit, so... Well, we got an AGL Frieza, but not the one that we want, so... That guy still doesn't have an easy A. Next Namek Saga celebration, he must be getting one. Alright, Trunks solo. Oh, into a long Kamehameha though. That means featured. Okay, no fake out. I thought it was going to be. Every time I see the silhouette of someone who is a fake out thing, I always think it's going to be one. Hey, it's Gohan and Piccolo. Well, there you go. Like I say, I did not get these guys on their initial banner, so I will absolutely take them. I think I farmed their medals. I can't remember. And Vados, don't need her, but that's more... Well, actually, I was going to say that's more red coins, but we're using tickets, so it's not. Alright, Vegeta's here at least. We could get the fusion, potentially. But yeah, I got Gohan and Piccolo. I'll take that. Like I say, I didn't get them. So that's another one of the featured units that we didn't have. That is an actual good pull. Plus, of course, any other copies of them will still just be extra dupes, which will be fine. I need one copy of Turles to rainbow him, which is not the kind of thing I care that much about. Like, I wouldn't buy like the last copy with coins, because the difference between 90% and 100% isn't really that much. Like, it's not super noticeable in terms of performance. You already have the hidden potential abilities and the all that kind of stuff that you want, like additional crit and stuff. But if we can get the last copy in the summons, I'll take that, so you can be rainbow. But I was definitely hoping that Rose was going to be on the banner so we could get those extra copies of him, but... Alright, getting... I mean, we got Trunks and Gohan and Piccolo off the tickets. God. Hey, okay, 3 SSRs, let's see. Can we get a Dodoria in here? Tech Nova Shenron, okay. Jacko. Bunch of random side banner units. Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku. Him and the GT Vegeta still need an easy A as well. Next GT celebration, perhaps. Gohan and Chaozu, that epic combo. Going from the third discount, nice. Yeah, because the third one is guaranteed featured, so that's the thing. If people do decide to do the discounted rotation, like, there will be people that will just straight up pull Frieza as like the guaranteed featured, because you get the last unit of that third multi is a featured unit, so you have a 1 in, was it 7? There's still 7 featured units, right? So you have like a 1 in 7 chance of getting Frieza if you do those 3 summons. Okay. I've got Dodoria, 4 Friezas, Gohan and Piccolo, AGL Bardock. I mean, yeah, I think that is very good. Even if you had that exact list, but it was only 1 Frieza in 110 stones, that would be really good. Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to go all the way back to there. But that's the tickets. Yeah, hopefully those Xenoverse units, including that Demigra, do get an easy A. Next time we have like the crossover thing. But we'll see. And yeah, so you get the Super Saiyan Hercule statues for doing the actual stone summons. Alright, shout out to everyone in the stream. We've got over 250 people in here right now. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's see if we can get some better luck here on the actual stone summons. We did the good old crack the code superstition, so we'll go ahead and do the old watch the super attack animation one as well. Alright. Well, let's see how we get on with the discounted rotations here. Skipping and saving for Beast. I mean, that probably is the better idea. Let's go. Bye, guys. Okay, double screen crack. So that'll be a featured unit on the first step. I thought that was going to be the actual banner unit, Dodoria, then. I can't remember what his, like, silhouette is. Oh, nice. Another Gohan and Piccolo. Okay. Good, good. Now I just need to actually get... We just need to actually get Frieza. Dodoria and Zarbon back to back, and then that Vegeta. I think it's been a while since I had him rainbowed, but I remember when Saiyan Day last year came out, I got like 4 Gokus and only 1 of that Vegeta. And the funky Topo OST. Frieza doesn't transform, no, it's just first form Frieza. Oh. Alright, just Super Saiyan 3. Kui. Nappa. Yikes. STR Oob. Oof. Just did a stage in the new Dragon Ball story, and that unobtainable ink General Blue was there. Wish that Arale banners would return. Alright. So this is the guaranteed featured one. Right, no Goku Black Rift. There's Vegeta. So, I mean, we're going to get a fusion, right? It folds. Hey, shout out to Shono Nova for the $2 super chat. Can't believe I'm coming up on a year as a member. Hey, let's go. Shout out to you. Alright, come on. This is the guaranteed featured multi right here. Whis animation on the tickets only took 1 year to finally get it again. Yeah, I think it's the rarest of all the summon animations. Oh, it's Dodoria. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Dodoria and then Bardock. God, imagine if that was... Oh, hang on. We're still going, apparently. Oh, no, it's Dodoria again. Alright, so we got double Dodoria. So Dodoria was the guaranteed featured. But we got double Dodoria and Tech Bardock. Interesting. Play the Frieza OST, get Frieza. Ah, I see. That was our mistake right there. Where is Frieza's OST? Alright, well, we got the free one now. So now we just need Frieza, because we got Trunks, we got Dodoria. We just need to get Frieza now. Just Android 17 on the free multi, okay. Well... Did 1 rotation, got nothing but a copy of Turles. Yeah, unfortunately, that is... when it comes to... Like, people, they want to try and lure you in with the... You know, like the third mission, the third multi is guaranteed featured, but it could be the worst of the featured units, so... Or even just specifically, not even in terms of how good the unit is, but just like the worst one for you. Like it could be the only one you have rainbow. You can do the discounted 3+1 3 times. Oh, well, that's pretty good. 3 chances at getting the guaranteed featured step then is pretty decent. And it's it's 110 stones total to do the rotation. That's not too bad. As much as I love Frieza, this one is a skip for me. I mean, yeah, that's the thing, right? I made the summon or skip video yesterday. I feel like the banner is a pretty easy skip for most people. It's right before the anniversary. Frieza is like a fun unit, but he's not like super good. So you're not missing out like a huge amount. Like, you're not gonna not be able to beat events all of a sudden that you would have beaten if you pulled him, if you don't summon for him, right? Especially if your goal is to save for the anniversary and go crazy on the Beast Gohan banner, because he's the best unit in the game. So alright, so let's see. This is number 2, Goku and Krillin. That is a combo. So yeah, rainbow text as well. Come on, give me Frieza before the guaranteed step. That'd be good. I'm glad I dropped Frieza on the first rotation, because knowing me, I'd have done the 3. Yeah, it's always nice when there actually are the, like, some kind of guarantee, right, that you're going to get something. So there's another Dodoria, okay? So I got Dodoria 79%. Another Tech Bardock, are you kidding me? I know I like Bardock, but come on. I don't need to pull multiple copies of him. I don't need. Okay. So we got Dodoria and Bardock together again. Let's go ahead and do the... Okay, Gohan and Piccolo. Oh, this is guaranteed featured anyway, I was going to say. Come on, Frieza. I will take another Trunks, but ideally Frieza. Okay, got a random extra tech Android 17. There's a very noticeable silhouette as well, because he's in his like pod thing. Are you serious? Stop giving me Dodoria as the guaranteed featured. That's him at 90% now, and we haven't pulled Frieza. No. Stop this. Just Piccolo. The free one has been garbage so far for both things. You see choose Rosé summons. I did not know. 100% incoming. I mean, yeah, we're gonna... I've done that before. I can't remember which banner that was. Oh, it was last year's Golden Week. I rainbowed STR Krillin before I pulled in Piccolo Jr. So that's good. First rotation got Zeno, got Frieza, and then AGL Bardock. Nice. 8 K-stones for 100% Trunks. That is insane.
My money don't jiggle. It folds.
It folds. Hey, shout out to Shono Nova for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you. All I can do for now is you go crazy on donations when I have the rare time to pop in, but keep being great and go Celtics. Hey, man, I appreciate you. Any donations are always appreciated, so thank you very much. I know Celtics is an American football team. American team. I was going to say I can't actually remember what sport. I don't know if it is football. Is it football, baseball, or basketball? I don't know. But yeah, shout out to you. I appreciate you, my dude. Right. Well, this is the last of the actual like steps. So if we don't get Frieza during this rotation, it means we're on our own in terms of the nothing will be guaranteed or anything. So basketball, right? Okay. So Rowder, I'm going to assume that means that your summons did not go particularly well. Right, this middle summon has been good for the last couple so far. Because yeah, there's Gohan and Piccolo again. I'm pretty sure there's not like a guaranteed featured on the second step, but we seem to have gotten like some kind of animation on the second step out of the 3, like all 3 times so far. In fact, haven't we gone double screen crack every time as well? Just stop giving me copies of Dodoria. Alright, fake out. Come on, Frieza right here. That is Turles. Okay. So that's the last copy of Turles, so he's rainbow now. And we got the physical 21. I think, is she rainbow now as well? Can't remember. I think I do still need an extra copy though, so it's not a bad rotation. Alright, now we get the... So this is the last guaranteed featured summon. Alright, Trunks and Goten. Come on. Frieza right here. Let's go. Yeah, the new Whis event is not very good. Okay. Well, that's just a random extra one, but... So typical, I got my one copy of Turles I needed, and so then immediately pulled another one, which obviously I now don't need. Alright, well there's Rainbow Dodoria. Bruh. Oh, come on, really? Another Turles. So we got... I needed one Turles, and in the last, like, what, 2 multis, we pulled 3 copies of him. Yeah, Dodoria summons going crazy, apparently. He is a real one, that is true. Where's our Turles thing? There it is. Now, the free multi has not been good on any of these. Alright, so let's get our coins and Kais and that here. Got 15 extra Kais and the Super Saiyan Hercule statues. Is the free multi ever good? I mean, sometimes. I guess it depends. Alright, so we got... Let's go acquired SSR. So yeah, there's 5 copies of Dodoria. We got 3 copies of Turles, 2 copies of Gohan and Piccolo, 1 copy of Trunks. Now the question is going to be, if I do a couple more summons for Frieza, is it going to end up giving me another copy of Dodoria? End up doing a rotation because I saw there were Hercule statues and discounts. I got Whis Rewind on the free summon. Nice, nice. Yeah, weaken this guy into a UR, and then we can... Yeah, we can put in all of those. We pulled how many of the like random SR Dodorias? We only have a 5% chance of giving him a super attack level up, but do it anyway. Sometimes they work. Well, sometimes you get the odd 1 or 2 goes through, which is nice. Yeah, any extra copies will be for putting up his super attack effect. Yeah, there you go. One of them worked, considering they each only had a 5% chance. I'll take that. Alright, so we got 814 stones. I really don't want to do that many more. We'll do a couple here, but... No 55. Yeah, I'm not doing a 55% showcase for Dodoria. Alright, rainbow text, okay. Just gave me a free LR Bardock. Yeah, there's a mission for getting the last copy, because that Team Bardock has only been able to be 90% for the last, like, 3 years or whatever it is. Oh, fake out. Into Frieza, come on. AGL Bardock. I don't know if I have to do his... do I have to change his hidden potential for his easy A? I can't actually remember. I don't think so. Well, that was an absolute nothing animation. I got 2 copies of Frieza in the rotation summon. Only happens for units I don't care for. Yep, typical. That's what happened to me at the beginning of the year. The first couple of banners on Global leading up towards Saiyan Day were all characters that I just did not care about, and I got like ridiculously good luck. And then as soon as we got to the first big unit of the year that I actually really wanted, that's when my luck was really bad. There we go. I literally was about to say I might just do one more. And there you go. So Goku Black Rift, so incoming Frieza. So yeah, with the stones we get from all the events in this celebration and stuff, I'll still be back up to over 1,000 stones by the end of this celebration. So, oh, and a bonus Gohan and Piccolo as well. Look at that. So I went from not having them to getting Gohan and Piccolo to 79%. We rainbowed Turles. I would say overall it was pretty good. Got Trunks, rainbowed Dodoria. Because I had, what, like 1,100 something stones at the beginning. So, what, 600, just under 600 stones? That's not bad to get the new unit, Rainbow the banner unit, 3 copies of Gohan and Piccolo. So, yeah, that is pretty good overall, considering some of the rates that we've experienced in the past. I will take that. So... yeah, let's feed in a bunch of the 5% Friezas as well. Right, so now we just need to get all the medals. We've made the team that will complete all of his missions. I said, pss, 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 now you'll get Frieza in 3 multis, and you got him in 3. That is true, it was 3 after the discounts. That is weird. Yeah, you got to get at least 1 Hercule statue, because I don't know if they'll ever be available again, so it's a nice little collectible thing to have. Oh, 2 of those worked. Take that. And then we'll chuck those in. Yeah, that's not bad at all. And yeah, with the missions to get the extra medals, we'll get Frieza awakened first, and then do the 55% showcase for him. And then we'll sort out getting the extra medals for Dodoria later, because I want to get the 55% showcase up for Frieza as soon as possible. Toon got 79% Frieza, nice. How many stones? Like, Toon always has like 8,000 stones or something. No. Under 1,000 stones, that's pretty good. I mean, like I say, getting the 1 copy in about 600, as well as... it's not like we didn't get any featured units as well. So, not bad. I said Toon because you mentioned Toon. Yeah, I got a copy of Trunks, like, super early. Just the 1. But I rainbowed Dodoria before I pulled Frieza. Minato. Yeah, I pulled Trunks very early from the tickets, and then I got, I think it was the first, you know, the rotate, because Global has 3 rotations of 3+1, discounted to only costing 110 stones, and the 3rd step is guaranteed featured. On the first guaranteed featured multi, I got 2 Dodorias and Tech Bardock. So, but yeah, Rainbow Dodoria, and then got, I did, after the rotations, it was 3 more summons, got a Goku Black Rift, so... we are done. Frieza will be 55%, but that's fine. Like, outside of showing him off in a couple of videos and stuff, I can't imagine I'm going to use him a crazy amount, so it's fine. Oh, yeah, we watched the state of play last night. It was pretty terrible overall, wasn't it? They barely showed anything that was actually of any interest, apart from the Silent Hill 2 remake. Monster Hunter Wilds looks cool. Little Blue's excited for the Astrobot thing. There's a couple of games that just look like typical sort of Japanesey themed Souls-like type things. Looked alright. But I know Prof is excited for Monster Hunter Wilds. I played the last Monster Hunter with friends before I was really streaming anything outside of like Dokkan. So I probably will be getting Monster Hunter. That'll be something we can play on the second channel, and other people who get it will obviously be free to join. I need to find out, unless anyone knows. I don't know if they said in that state of play thing whether Monster Hunter Wilds is cross-platform, because if it's not, then obviously I need to decide which platform I'm going to get it for. Because it'll either be Xbox or PS5, but yeah, we got to beat this event in under 5 turns with no items with this specific team that I made, and then we can we'll beat all the missions for getting the extra medals, and then that helps us awaken Frieza a lot faster. Gold level 5 attack boosts. Oof. I think he has more links with you, doesn't he? I don't know. You have to rainbow the Ginyu and Bardock team. I mean, you should have done that already. Now, Physical Metal Cooler I thought was super good when he first came out. I got very lucky in that worldwide celebration. I rainbowed both coolers. Because I didn't care for the AGL Super Saiyans, so for the last part of the anniversary I just spent any remaining stones I cared about spending on the Carnival banner. And so I ended up rainbowing Metal Cooler. And for everything that was out at the time, and running like the Wicked Bloodline team, which of course, you know, as part of that celebration had got massive buffs, that Physical Metal Cooler was really good. Right, so that should be all of the missions done in one go. Oh wait, you have to accept the missions first, don't I? It's annoying that they can't have the missions be in the actual section of the event, but... yeah, so we've got 35 medals. So yeah, we only have to do, what, 6 runs total afterwards. To clear the stages. Oh god. Level up his link skills. That's interesting. Alright, so some of these are just auto-completed. but not all of them, which is interesting. But yeah, let's finish getting these. Do you have to do like... So the thing about leveling their link levels, could you not just... I don't know how that works compared to when they did it, because they messed it up with that free-to-play Android 21 when she came out, where it wasn't completing it. But could you not, like, if you've got them all link leveled already, just put them on a team and beat a stage, and then will it not proc, like, the mission? I don't actually know. Sometimes it does let you do that. But yeah, we use heroes to farm the rest of the medals, because heroes team is the fastest team for beating events. Because you just use the Vegito active skills to kill the last, like, 2 turns. It should work like that after you reset the game. Okay. I had to and got the missions done. Okay, that's good. That's good then. Right, make sure you guys hit that like button. We'll get Frieza awakened here, do the 55% showcase. We've still got over 200 people in the stream, but we're not quite at 100 likes. We only have 13 to go. So who's going to be like number 100 on the stream? I need to do that so that we don't... Oh, I pressed it. For God's sake, I pressed it. I was trying to get the auto off because I don't want Vegito floated off, because... Now we don't win on turn 4. Well, we probably still win on turn 4, but... How many runs do I need? I mean, it depends. Like, I don't think... Do you get a guaranteed copy every drop, every run? I think you might do now, actually. But that means it's still quite a few runs, because you need to get the... You need to farm up, like, the 10 copies so they're at SA10, then an extra 4 for the paths. So it's quite a few attempts overall, like if you haven't done it yet. Yeah, if it was a really good banner for a really good unit, having like the 3 rotations and all that kind of stuff would have been super good. But obviously it's they're doing it because it's a banner that they know a lot of people aren't going to be that interested in summoning for. But yeah, getting a bunch of extra Kais. We got, what, like 15 Kais or something extra in total, which is pretty good. Oh yeah, that's the new thing, isn't it, with the new additional. That's going to take some time getting used to. Oh, nice. We got the power level boost thing, which means because we used a boost as well, we get 28 medals from that run. Alright. Yeah, the sync is confirmed summer this year. They didn't say the date, but they just said summer 2024. It'll basically be by the worldwide. Yeah, I love seeing that. When you've used the boost and you get the power level boost. Look at that. We beat the stage once, but we got 4 sets of medals. So now I literally only need... We do the boost again, and then that's it. We've got our medals to awaken Frieza. So... That's so good. The combination of the power level bonus, the missions to get extra medals... It took us 3 runs of this event and Frieza's ready to go, rather than back in the day, you know, when no boost, no power level bonus, like, oh, just got to run this stage 11 times to awaken our new character. And it's like, wait, what's that? You pulled the banner unit as well? Oh, make that 16 times in total. I mean, that means we do still have to run the stage 5 times to awaken Dodoria, but I'm not too bothered about that. We'll get the 55% Frieza showcase done. Although, I probably do want Dodoria to be on Frieza's team, because I'm not doing a solo video for Dodoria. Try, it's only 10 miles, I've got plenty of time. Yeah, boost on Dokkan events is the way to go. Unless you, I know, like, I had that discussion with Truth when he was on the podcast, because He thinks you should only use them for link leveling, but I think it is one of those things for a creator. Obviously, I want to get my characters awakened straight away so I can start doing videos and stuff. But for a lot of people, you know, as much as you get the new unit and you want to start using them straight away, it's not the end of the world if you have to do like a couple of extra runs on the stage to get your medals, and then you're playing with the unit like 20 minutes later than you would be if you used your boosts. Because if you're someone who doesn't refresh stamina a lot, you do want your boosts for link leveling, but for me it's much more valuable because I want to be getting on and doing my videos and stuff. To me it's more valuable to save the time, because I always have loads of like meat items and stuff like that that I don't mind using for refreshing stamina, so I'm not too fussed about saving the boosts for link leveling really. Give me the boost to get... Oh my god, it actually did. We got back-to-back power level boosted runs. So that's the 2 sets of medals we needed for Frieza and 2 of the 5 sets of medals we need for Dodoria done already. In 3 runs on the stage. That's crazy. Because with the missions as well, that's what? 77 medals for Frieza and then the 14 for Dodoria. So 91 medals in like 3 runs and missions. I don't know why I checked that myself. I could have just done that. But yeah, 91 medals from doing the stage 3 times. That's crazy. That's what we like to see. If only it was like that all the time. And not just because we got the super lucky RNG. So yeah, we definitely will awaken Dodoria for the showcase now, because it's we only need to do the stage at most 3 more times, because if we only got a single set of medals every time, if we get the link level boost even 1 more time, it means we only have to do the stage twice. So that's pretty good. Apparently you have to reset the game if you want to get the missions for link leveling the free-to-play characters if you've already done it. Dokkan always has weird issues like this, where if you're already in the game when they add in events and missions, sometimes they don't appear or they don't count as being done, and then you have to like reset the game. Imagine if there was a power level bonus for easy A's. That would be so good. I guess it wouldn't make sense, because if you still have to do the 30 stages, and if one of them randomly dropped extra medals, then it's like, oh, I've beaten stage 28, but I have enough medals already. It's kind of weird. But yeah, power level bonus thing is such a great addition, because we absolutely powered through getting those medals because of that. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this part 1. And there's no mention in the news about the Frieza event, so that probably isn't coming out until, well, possibly after next week, because they've even got events that go up as far as next Friday listed. Which also means no World Tournament next weekend, for everybody who is waiting for like news or confirmation, because there's, well, it's very unlikely now, because there's stuff in the news listed that comes out next Friday. And if there was a World Tournament next weekend, it would be starting next Friday. But that's not mentioned in the news at all. Actually, I didn't see the Frieza event. It might be in there on the 12th. Yeah, I think the latest event in the news only goes up till next Friday, which is the 7th. The date for it probably is in the files. Oh, it is in the news. Well, there you go. Alright, so we only got 1 set of medals. If we get the power level boost this time, then we're done. Otherwise, we need to do 1 more. What will probably happen is we won't get it, do the final run, and then we'll get it. So we get an extra set of medals we don't need, which is something that happens a lot. Usually when you're farming Prime Battle LRs, I've taken screenshots of it before, because it's happened more than once, where you get to 776 medals, so you only need 1 more, and then you have to do the stage another time, and then it gives you like the 20 drop or something. Because the stage drops a random amount between, like, is it like 3 and 20? And so you end up needing like 1 more, and then you'll get the run where it gives you 20. Whereas like the last 2 runs in a row, you got like 3. So it's like if it had given me the 20 drop like 3 runs ago, I would have finished. Well, time to keep sleeping. Bye everyone. Hey, no worries, Rado. Hope you're. I didn't see specifically because I'm assuming your summons didn't go that well, but. Can't wait for countdown for the anniversary so we can easy a STRUI Goku. Yes. Yeah, that's going to be very cool. I like the fact that that's part of the countdown celebration. You just get his easy A. And then, of course, a bunch of the other reps of Universe 17 characters all easy A during that celebration as well. So, it's going to be pretty good. I do not want you in slot 1. The title of the summon video can explain it. Okay, I'll check that out afterwards. As a spender, these discounts are pretty easy summons for me. Yeah, I mean, if you're someone who does buy stones, especially if you're at that sort of level where you just generally pick up all the sale packs, the fact that you can get all of those multis with a free one, with 3 guaranteed featured steps along the way for like 330 stones total is pretty good. You know, Alperen, how's it going? Don't have STRUI. Oof. Alright. Can we get the power level boost again and be done? Or do we need one more run? Let's see. We do need to do one more. My multi was an L back to singles. Well, yeah, how many summons have you done so far? Why, you're not doing singles before doing the rotations, right? Because I know you wanted to summon for Frieza, but obviously you got to do the discount, like, rotations and stuff, right? It'd be silly not to. Discounted, guaranteed featured, then a free one. Like, I think singles are a waste of time most of the time anyway, but on a banner like this, you'd actually... That'd be crazy to do singles on this banner. And, you know, if you've done the discounted rotations and stuff first, then sure.
All right, let's do this.
I was only able to do 1 multi. Now back. That's the thing is, if the multis are discounted, you should be saving to hit the discount costs, right? Because it's 40 stones to do a full multi. It's not like you get less than 10 characters. So rather than doing a couple of singles and then spending like 15 stones or something, you should just be waiting till you get back to 40. And then unlocking the next one, which is guaranteed featured. Yaz, no, I pulled 1 copy of Frieza in about, I think it was about 550 stones total. Well, that's hard to say because we did the 3 discounted steps, right? So I actually know exactly how many I spent because we did the 3 discounted steps. They were 110 each. So that's 330. And then I did 3 multis afterwards. So 480 stones. It's not bad. That's actually less than I thought it was. So just under 500 stones to pull the new unit. I got 3 copies of Gohan and Piccolo, who I didn't have. I got the last copy to Rainbow Physical Turles. So, I mean, overall, for 480 stones, that's pretty good. I guess it feels like more because the discounted rotations, because they're discounted and there was a free one. We did like 12 multis, which would normally cost, well, like 600 stones, but for 330. So, pretty good. But yeah, I don't care about going for dupes or anything. Plus, obviously, I ended up rainbowing Dodoria before I pulled Frieza. So, summoning on the banner is just incredibly risky for me now. Because even though I can technically use 2 more copies of Gohan and Piccolo, the only units on the banner that I would want to pull is Gohan and Piccolo, the new Trunks. We did get 1 copy of him. The new Trunks, and then Frieza. So, any of the other featured units are all just dead pulls now. So... I should do a 55% showcase for that Trunks, though. I do want to show him off. I should ask my thumbnail guy about that. But yeah, now we have all the medals to awaken Frieza and Dodoria, so we can go ahead and do the 55% Frieza showcase. with Dodoria on the team. Although, of course, the problem is, I've just remembered, as always happens when these new units come out, hopefully somebody on my friends list has already awakened Frieza. Otherwise, we won't have a Frieza friend. We'll have to run, like, one of the other characters that gives him a 200% leader skill. I have to double check who that is on Dokkan info. Yeah, Dodoria isn't a slot 1 unit, really. He has guard if Frieza is on rotation, but realistically he just wants to be in slot 3 giving support, because then he gets all of his on super buffs and then has guard. Because if you have a Frieza on both rotations, he's always got a Frieza on rotation with him, which means he has his guard. But yeah, he's probably not a slot 1 unit. Did they give us red zone tickets and not put the banner up? They do that a lot with the new red zones when they come out. The banner often doesn't go up until the last stages come out. For some reason with the Majin Buu Saga one, they didn't do that, but it's always the way when you need one more of these dozing Kais to work, and then it takes forever. Because each of these is like a 30% chance. I shouldn't use to, because no, my luck is like the first one would have worked, but no, they just neither of them worked. Like you can get that thing where you put in like 7 and 6 of them work when they're only a 30% chance each. And now I need 1 to work so that he's finished. Alright. We'll just use that. I'm done with that now. Alright, so he's full. I didn't even lock him. So let's do that. Get him to 55%. Now, do I want to give him a defensive skill orb, or do I want to lean into his offense? Which probably would make the most sense. Or do I just give him some dodge with his skill orbs? That's the question. So he infinitely stacks attack. He raises defense for 1 turn. He gets crit chance with Terrifying Conqueror's allies on the team, so it's not like he really needs a lot of crit. Yeah, what's this one? 2 additional 1. I want the one that's like 2 dodge and 1 additional, ideally. Although I don't think I have that. I'll give him the 2 dodge and then super attack boost. And then, do I have dodge and additional for silver? I have dodge and crit. Right. Oh, there you go. What's this one? This one is 2 additional, 3 dodge. Yeah, let's give him that. She's got 7 additional and 5 dodge in total. And then let's awaken. Where's Dodoria? There we go. And he's only SA2, so... Watch a bunch of these work now, after all those like back-to-back ones for Frieza didn't work. The banner's probably not worth summoning on, though. I mean, the fact that you get a bunch of discounted stuff, you get guaranteed featured, you get the extra Kais, like it's got some nice little things that you get from summoning, but unfortunately the banner itself is just not great. Like, if the banner was for a much better unit, then the banner would be awesome because of all that, like, extra bonus stuff, but unfortunately it's not. 35 stone discount tempting, because yeah, it's 35 stones. You do get a Super Saiyan Hercule statue, which is like a collectible. I would say don't sell. We don't know if we'll ever get those again. It's like 1 is working every time. Yeah, we don't know if we'll ever get those again, those Super Saiyan Hercule statues. So I do like to keep those ones that are like collectible, just so we have them. Like I have the Christmas Kais that they used to do. They haven't done them for ages. But But yeah, they went like a few years where we got the Christmas version of the Elder Kais. So we've got the Gohan and Icarus one, the Goku one, Trunks and Mai, and then the Roshi one. Because they haven't done a Christmas Kai for a few years, but yeah, I made sure to keep a copy of each of those because you just can't get them anywhere. So, but yeah, you can get the Super Saiyan Hercule statues, which you can sell for 10 million Zenny, but there's easier ways to get Zenny. Right, so let's make our Frieza team. Oh wait, actually, did I... Where's Dodoria? Yeah, I didn't finish doing his thing. I need to remember what he does now. Raise attack and defense for 1 turn, does supreme damage, high chance to stun, so he probably just wants additional. He builds up crit chance with each attack performed. And then gets 50% crit chance from the 6th turn. Launches an additional, has a great chance to become a super when there's a Frieza on the team. So he's full dodge. He's easy full dodge and then rest additional character. Good. That's what we like to see. Nice and easy support unit build. Actually, no, I might as well give him the... Well, no, he has... do that. What ones do I have the most of? If I've got 2 of anything, I'm happy to give those to random side banner units. Yeah, I'll just give him just the base level 5. So there you go. He has 30 dodge. Alright, so let's do our Frieza team. So obviously we're going to put Frieza and Dodoria on there. So his team is Planetary Destruction or Space Traveling Warriors, but he needs to have Terrifying Conqueror allies on the team in order to get his full buffs. I do want Kid Buu on the team. Because obviously Kid Buu with his super easy A is going to be crazy buffs. Let's check his link partners as well, actually. Frieza, there he is. So his best link partners are STR LR Cooler, STR Cooler, Transforming Frieza, all old units, nice. Metal Cooler. Like, all of his best link partners are all units that are super old, which is unfortunate. Shows you how few, like, Wicked Bloodline buffs we've actually had recently. He shares 3 links with Harudagan. Harudagan's on his team, right? Yeah, because Harudagan's on Planetary Destruction. So basically his team, the slot 1s are going to be Harudagan and then Golden Frieza, which is kind of annoying for longer events because Golden Frieza becomes weaker as the events go on. And then we're going to want, who else? We need more Terrifying Conquerors characters as well, really. Are you on there? You are. You should be, right? Yeah. So we'll do Terrifying Conquerors and then Space Traveling Warriors. Does anyone actually give support? Turles, we're not going to be able to do any superclass enemy stages. these guys? Do they support... Well, they're not reawakened yet. They support planetary destruction, don't they? Yeah. And also space traveling warriors, so they can be... Although, they're only good in slot 1, aren't they? Yeah. I was going to say, because they could have been like a floating support for the team. I might just put them on there anyway. We just need to remember to actually reawaken them. Alright. Close that. Yeah, Frieza is weird because his leader skill is 2 things, and then his passive wants another thing on his team, right? He leads space traveling warriors and planetary destruction, but then he has the thing in his passive where he needs terrifying conquerors allies on the team. Which, I mean, there is a decent amount of crossover, so it's not like the end of the world, but yeah, I mean, this team can be pretty good. Longer events where Golden Frieza's going to lose a lot of his damage reduction won't be the best, but... So, let's see, what event shall we do to try them out? Because we want a slightly longer event, but we also don't want one that's going to be, like, super hard. I might do... Wait, where's the Busaga Red Zone gone? There it is. Like, Barbady's Forces, I feel like, is going to be too short. Super Boo's too annoying because it's the AoE one. It's not a good one to show off Frieza. So, the Absorption one, maybe, is probably, like, the best length one. And it starts off quite hard, so... Although, annoyingly, like, the first phase seals, so I might just bring... Senzu Bean as an item, so we can potentially not have to get sealed. Any freezers? That's the other thing. Is there going to actually be any freezers? No. Does anyone have their freezer ready? That is the question. Anyone in chat, if anyone's like about to awaken theirs. Because, let me just check actually, go back to Dokkan info, which 200% leaders Frieza is actually on. So Frieza's only 200% leaders are Metal Cooler, Turles, and Ginyu. Which actually is kind of annoying for like the crossover for their teams. Level 1 bronze defense. Oof. I have a 55% ready. I mean, once people have theirs actually set, in fact, what we can do here, just so we can get those other missions actually. Close the game and reopen it.
Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle! Alright! Let's get this started!
Oh right, of course, so I have to have the Frieza intro thingy. I should put on the we'll put the Frieza thing on ready for his showcase as well. I don't know, it plays, I'm assuming it plays the music as part of the thing.
Beautiful fireworks!
I didn't proc those missions, so Yeah, anyway, unless it's going to do it now. Yeah, someone was saying you can save those equip tickets for other, like, later, right, when there's different categories available, which is probably the best thing to do. Right. I don't know if you... I mean, I'm assuming because I reset the game, I don't have to do the thing where I reset my friends list, but... Yeah, I don't have that long, unfortunately. So I'll have to just jump into an easy A stage and then quit.
All right, let's do this.
Because, yeah, there's no... That's weird. I mean, cool. It shows you the, like... Has the little symbols and stuff now when it's giving you the boss, like, abilities. That's cool. That's something that they obviously just put in the update. That's quite cool. I mean, it's telling you... It's not, that thing has always been just, like, telling you what the boss, like, does. But it's cool to have the symbols so you know, right? Like, you see the stun thing coming up. So it's like, he can't be stunned. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to do. I can't showcase Frieza if we can't get any Frieza friends, so... We'll just have to do one of the other things then, and I'll record that. So we'll get the... We'll do the first stage of the red zone. Check what the missions are. Oh, the missions are literally just beat the stage. Alright, how hard is the first one? Because I don't want to just completely just blow it away with like a super easy team. Oh wait, Unyielding Rage, have you got yours awakened already? Because yeah, I do. I know I have you on my friends list. Nobody except whales pulled for Frieza. I mean, that's the thing, I have a lot of whales on my friends list though. They're stupid easy. Yeah, that's what I expected, to be honest. They are. It's pretty much always the case, right, with the new red zone things, where like the first couple of stages are very easy, so it's not surprising. Just awakened. Nice. Okay.
All right, let's do this.
All right. Well, I'm not using a team for a boost or any missions or anything like that. We might as well do this first stage. Because these story events will all just be get to the boss, one-shot the boss, win. And then we can get the thing reset. Tau hit's kind of hard, but it's extremely easy compared to what I'm used to from the red zone. I mean, that's the thing. With all the Boo Saga red zone stuff that we just got, there's no way that the Tau is going to be harder than any of like the Boo stages, right? So... Yeah, there's a lot of events and stuff out now, so they'll, you know, even if whether you summoned or not, there's a decent amount of stones to get from all of the stuff that's come out in this celebration. I went in with Frieza team and Harudegan decided not to dodge. Yep, unfortunately he will do that. Alright. Two dupes. Oh, nice. I think Frieza's best thing is probably dodge an additional. Because he has built-in crit chance anyway. And he can get multiple extra supers. He infinitely stacks attack. So any additionals will be good. He doesn't need a ton of additional because he has additionals in his passive. So I mean, I would lean more towards dodge because his defense is his biggest weakness. So of course it's still not showing up. Got a Frieza and 2 Trunks first multi. Nice. Let's jump in this and quit again.
All right, let's
First
do this.
attempt at the new red zone. I mean, it should be pretty straightforward. I don't know whether to do, like, should I just do... What do you guys think in terms of, like, I mean, you're the guys that watch the content, right? Shall I do a video for both the stages each when I do those later, or shall I just do one stage for both? Because I feel like they are going to be easy enough that it really doesn't matter. Like, if I do one video, it might not even be longer than like about 5 minutes, depending how difficult Tau actually is. Majin Buu team. Yeah, Majin Buu team post Golden Week, you will just absolutely destroy these first couple of stages because they're not particularly hard. One stage for both. Wait. So 2 separate videos, you mean? Yeah, I think Tau is dead turn 4 with Boo's team. I didn't even get the revive. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I was thinking that that's the kind of level I was expecting them to be honest. That cut-in, the new cut-in thing is throwing me off like so much. Because you just think they're going to do an additional normal attack, because that's what it always used to be. It's very weird. Yeah, one video for both. Probably makes sense considering that they're quite short fights. And Right, Goku with double support units on this rotation should kill Goku here. Set now. I mean, well, if you're not on my friends list, you might not show up. But I'm sure you are on there, right? I've used your friend leads before. Although, yeah, it's still not showing any, so maybe not. I could have sworn I've used your things on like streams and stuff before. Yeah, I've already reset the game and done a couple of different events to like reset the friends list as well. All right, let's get rid of someone from the list. Wait, what is there? Okay, who hasn't played the game for ages and can get the boot? $72 days ago. Well, I didn't even notice that. It's probably because they have Limit Breaker Vegito as a friend. So, right. Unyielding Rage. Are you in the Discord? Because I don't think it will let you post your friend code in the chat, because I think YouTube filters out comments if you just post like a bunch of numbers. You are okay. Yeah. If you're are you in? Can you post your thing in there? I'm assuming you have access to the members area, right? Because you are a member. Otherwise, if you haven't got that set up, you can just post it somewhere else, and I'll be able to see it. Yeah, that is the only annoying thing about trying to run these new characters when they come out, where like they have to be the leader for the team, and then not a lot of people summon for those characters, because then you can't get one of them on your friends list, which is yet another reason why the friends system in this game needs to be revamped. And as people have been suggesting for years, the easiest solution to that problem, which I think One Piece Treasure Cruise does, is you could just mirror your own friend. So because I'm using a 55% Frieza, it would just give me a 55% Frieza as my friend. Like, I don't understand why it doesn't just do that, but... right, so 2-2... Right, there we go. Yeah, it's nice seeing that immune stuff, but yeah, some of the new cutscenes will definitely take some getting used to. That's for sure. Added back. Right, now do you show up straight away? Hopefully, yes. Should do. Yes, okay, finally. Right. I feel like I need to do one of these easier events now, because if we jump straight into the boo absorption thing and then just get killed immediately, then that's it. I won't have any more Frieza friends. So I think we'll just do the cell one, just so we can have multiple turns of seeing Frieza attack, because that's basically what we're here for. I wonder if we do we still have Limit Breaker second form cell as well? Alright. He has an intro animation, doesn't he? Right, let's do this. Hey guys, Marstangin here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so we did our summons for Frieza live on stream here earlier today, and we pulled one copy of him. His banner is kind of interesting, with the 3 rotations discounted with a free multi at the end, and the third one is guaranteed featured. So if it was for a good unit, or like a banner that had a lot of like high profile characters, it would be a really, really tempting summon, even this close to the anniversary. But I think with the lineup of units on his banner, probably still not worth summoning on. But lots of bonus stuff, discounts, free Kais. They brought the Super Saiyan Hercule statues onto Global finally. But we got our copy of Frieza. Here he is with his intro animation. Just the one copy, of course, so this is the 55% showcase. Before I pulled a single copy of him, I rainbowed Dodoria. So we have a rainbow Dodoria on the team. And then we have a friend unit, which is 79%. So we'll see the difference between the two. Yes, I think he's 79%. We'll see the difference between the two here. Yeah. So full level 1 links minus full level 1 links. So something to bear in mind, of course, is the fact that Frieza is a big bad bosses character. So by having big bad bosses at level 1, it means we're not going to have that active a lot of the time, because at level 1, in order to get that 25% extra attack and defense, we have to be at 80% or less HP, which can activate mid-turn. But then, of course, once you get your link to level 10, it's just active all the time, as long as he's next to someone else that has big bad bosses. So that is something to bear in mind in this show for the showcases. Not only is he going to be 55%, but big bad bosses is not level 10. So what we have, 300k defense start of turn. All right, so let's take a look at Frieza here. So he leads planetary destruction or space traveling warriors for 3 key 170, and then gives the extra 30% to inhuman deeds or terrifying conquerors. It's a bit of a wonky category. I mean, this team, you can see, has some decent units on it, but I mean, the fact that I had to bring these guys whose name I've already forgotten now, Armand and Raisin, kind of shows you the limited options. This guy's on the 170 lead though, and we know he's crazy, so that's pretty good. His super attack, he infinitely stacks attack, raises defense for 1 turn, does immense damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers attack. So it'll be interesting to try him out against Red Zone Kid Buu. I will do a video for that at some point, because the first stage is STR, and then you can greatly lower attack against the int phase, so that could be interesting. So he gets his entrance animation, which gives him attack and defense 100%, and launch an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super for 5 turns. When there are another 2 or more space traveling warrior allies on the team when he first appears. Then you get 3 key attack and defense 150, additional attack and defense 150 when attacking, which is good because it's not when supering, so even if he gets sealed, he still gets that buff. Additional defense 20% and chance to perform a crit 10% per terrifying conquerors ally on the team. So this is where his passive is a bit weird, because terrifying conquerors isn't part of his 170 leader skill set, but he wants those characters on his team as well in order to get buffs. So I mean, a lot of the units on this team, I think most of the units actually, it's like Kid Buu and then Harudagan, I think, are the only characters who aren't on Terrifying Conquerors, which means if we include the friend Frieza, we do have 5 characters, so that's giving him an extra 100% defense and 50% crit chance. Then he gets an additional 100% attack and launches an additional super, starting from the turn in which he performs the 5th attack. If there's a pure Saiyan enemy, he gets an additional super, and then when there's a low-class enemy, warrior enemy, he gets additional 100% attack and 50% chance to crit. So basically, he's just like a big damage dealer. He can do a whole bunch of additional supers in 1 turn. Once he's done 5 attacks, he gets a massive jump in attack as well. But we'll be able to see that in action here. I'm doing the Cell Red Zone because it's one of the older events that is at least a little bit longer. And unfortunately, as not many people probably will have summoned for Frieza in general anyway, it was very difficult to actually get a Frieza friend on the friends list. So I didn't want to jump into... I was thinking about doing the Majin Buu absorption one, like the Buuhan Red Zone. But what with the sealing and locking and all of those shenanigans, it would be very possible that we just get killed. And then I have no other Frieza friends. So Frieza was at 300k defense start of turn. That means when he attacks, he gets 150%. So he goes up to, what, like 750k? And that's without the actual effects from his super attack effect as well. So his raw defense isn't terrible. The only problem is that he doesn't have any other defensive tech, right? Like he doesn't have guard, he doesn't have damage reduction. He just has raw damage numbers. So we did, what, 3 attacks? He did an additional normal and then an additional super. Takes double digits. Obviously this is, you know, early Cell. Kid Buu giving the 70% support to extreme units is obviously huge as well. So that's going to be very beneficial. I mean, he got like an 8.3 mil on his turn 1, so that's without big bad bosses, because the friend here was 79%, but is also level 1 links. So that's without big bad bosses that he would have been getting from Kid Buu, which is another 25%. So that is pretty good. We do still have Limit Breaker first form Cell. Let's go. Right, so we have Dodoria on rotation as well now, because he has guard. I guess I don't really care about these guys supering anyway, do I? So 55% Frieza with the Dodoria support and the Amand and Raisin support is at 300k start of turn as well. Frieza's army is this weird link that only like 7 units in the game actually have, or actual URs, because these are just the SSR versions of the URs. So we've got Thirst for Conquest, Fierce Battle, Frieza's army. These guys we don't care about. And then we'll get a super for you. But yeah, the big thing you want to see is Frieza get the 5 attacks within the early turns where he has his intro buff, because then he gets that extra 100% attack as well. And that's when you'll see him jump up to start doing some pretty crazy numbers. But yeah, they still haven't fixed the aura, so for some reason Second Form Cell has the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 aura. I don't know why. Yeah, so there's the crit. Get an additional normal with a crit as well. Nice. See, only 2 attacks. This is the problem. I gave him a little bit of extra additional and then some dodge in the hidden potential at 55% thanks to the bronze and silver skill orbs. But he wants to do 5 attacks in order to get that boost. So ideally what you want is, like the first Frieza, I believe, did that. Him to get 3 attacks in the first turn. Because then in the next turn you only need to get 2, which because of his passive he should be able to get. And then that gives him the full buff. So if he does a 3rd attack on this turn, which is a super, that will be him with the extra buff active. So I think he's stunned anyway, so I don't need to worry about floating off Rudigan. I won't have Big Bad Bosses active anyway because we're only at level 1 links. So go ahead and let Frieza do his thing here. So without support, we're at 259k start of turn, so basically 260. And then of course remember that Frieza is going to get 150% on super from his passive. So that puts him straight up to like 650. And then he still gets 30% for the turn with each super attack effect as well. So 7.7 mil. I mean, that's not bad. Remember, the friend one here is 2 dupes, but considering this is before he has all of his buffs, 8.1. Right, we need him to do 1 more super, and then that should be... Now he has the extra 100% attack. Yeah, so now he jumps up to basically 12 million. So you can see here, Frieza can do a lot of damage in 1 turn, and is now not far off of 1 million defense, which means he's tanking all normal attacks in the game. This is why I think people underestimate some of these characters, right? Is people don't like the fact that with 1 million defense, just as a raw defense number, he gets killed by the big boss super attacks, because if a super attack does like 1.5 million, then he takes 500k because he just has 1 million defense. But he tanks all normal attacks in the game, and only dies to supers, while being a unit that will be dropping... What did we do on that turn? It was like 8 million, 8 million, 11 million, 11 million in 1 turn. Like, that's what he's on the team for, right? He's a damage dealing unit. He's not a defensive unit. And now we have the Kid Buu support. Unfortunately, this is the one that hasn't got his full buffs yet. But, and remember, Kid Buu has Big Bad Bosses as well. So once Frieza gets Big Bad Bosses to 10, having Kid Buu floating on his team is a character that's going to enable him to get Big Bad Bosses active, even if you're running characters like Golden Frieza in slot 1 who doesn't have it. So this is my one again, 55%. So we're at 8 million here with Kid Buu. Up to 8.4. That was his 4th attack, wasn't it? So he won't get the buff on this next one, which he didn't attack again. So that's, I think, where he's going to be disappointing, because he's on the team to be that big damage dealer guy. But if you get this scenario that we've gotten with my one, where his first 2 appearances he just does 2 attacks, then that's it, right? And he doesn't have his build up or anything. So right, so Frieza does have the active skill. Can be activated when there is a low class warrior enemy at any time, or a pure Saiyan enemy starting from turn 3 or from turn 5. So a lot of the time, some of the anniversary content, we're going to be fighting against pure Saiyans, so that'll be good that you can use it from turn 3. Otherwise it's turn 5, which isn't that bad of a condition really to wait for. And then it does ultimate damage to the enemy and disables an enemy action. So it does have the action break. He's not attacking in slot 1, so there's no real reason for me to do anything here other than... I guess we can let Dodoria attack just so Frieza has the extra link active, and then we'll let Frieza kill. So Frieza's at 346k on this turn. now that he has like all these buffs and everything. So 346,000. Remember that he's going to get 150% on super from his passive and the actual super attack effect buffs. So he only really needs to do like 2 supers on this turn, and he's already over 1 million defense. So again, like a damage dealing character, as long as they can tank all normals, I feel like that's perfectly fine, right? They're able to fulfill the role that we want. He's at 15.3 on this turn. Again, this is the friend one, so he has 2 dupes, and he has the support from Dodoria, but yeah, pretty good. And then, yeah, 15.9, because he's infinitely stacking attack as well. So, now his intro animation buff is going to wear off, which means his numbers will drop down a little bit. But the fact that he's able to hit those kind of numbers this early is quite good. Now, Hirudegarn could get us killed here. Although what I could do, if I turn the animations off quickly just so we can transform Hirudegarn, let's go ahead and do Frieza's active skill. Now, unfortunately, this with my Frieza, he hasn't attacked 5 times, so he doesn't have that 100% attack buff, but he does action break with his active skill, so he's going to get rid of that attack in slot 1, which is where Cell always super attacks in this phase. So do the active skill here, fire off the giant death ball. Probably doesn't kill, unfortunately, because he doesn't have that build up, but yeah, 9 million crit. If this was the friend one, that would probably be a one shot, because not only has the friend one got the 2 dupes, but he also has his full passive active, whereas this guy doesn't. Let's do this. Yeah, because he's going to be action broken, so then Frieza can just kill him. So yeah, we'll do that. But yeah, additional and then dodge, I think, for Frieza, because he has a lot of crit in his passive, so he doesn't really need crit, I think. And then yeah, because getting supered is like his biggest weakness, so him having some dodge, I think, is definitely very beneficial. Obviously, there's only so much you can do if you don't get dupes. But I mean, there you go. That's him with his intro animation buff worn off at 55%. He's still hitting multiple 9 to 10 million attack stat supers in the turn. Each one raises his defense by 30% on top of the buff that he already has. So, I mean, that's pretty good. And then, let's see, we'll use the active skill. That's one of the things I should have checked on the last turn, is when you use his active skill, he should get his buff from his passive, because it's attack and defense 150% when attacking. So when we do the active skill, he should get that buff now, and we can see what his post-super defense is. But this should do some decent damage as well. His intro buff's worn off, but he has the 5 attacks buff. Yeah, 28 million crit. Just did like almost 3/4 of this guy's entire health bar. That's pretty good. I mean, obviously Cell's not like the craziest boss or anything, but still. Yeah, he doesn't link very well with Kid Buu, sadly, but Kid Buu's there for the support. And then, yeah, Frieza's at 814k defense. So, apart from, I guess, maybe fully built up in Kid Buu, like, he's tanking all normals at this point. And then bear in mind, again, every super attack that he does is giving him an extra 30%, which his start of turn defense was like 300k, right? So every super's giving him about or close to 100k defense. So even if he just double supers, he's over 1 million defense on this turn, which is pretty good. And this is him again, even though the friend has dupes, this is him at level 1 links. So if we had Big Bad Bosses active, that's an extra 25% attack and defense as well, which means he clears 1 million defense easily. So yeah, so Frieza's a fun unit. He's just kind of wonky because his leader skill's not the best. He needs Terrifying Conqueror's allies, so it means his team build is a bit weird. But, like, he's definitely a fun unit, and he can do a lot of damage, which is what he's on the team to do. And as we said, right, like, the anniversary content, there's a lot of stages where you're fighting against a pure Saiyan. So he's going to be getting that guaranteed additional super attack on top of all the other ones that he's doing as well. So I would say for a 55% level 1 Lynx character, he's pretty decent. He fulfills his role, which, as I say, is to be a damage dealer. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. If you did summon, I hope you got good luck. If you haven't summoned yet, but you're planning to, hopefully you do get good luck. Let us know how that went down below in the comment section. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of Frieza. I'll get him link leveled, and then we'll take him into some other events for some other videos and stuff. We'll do the new red zone stages and things like that later on today. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of Frieza down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Alright, so that's the 55% showcase recorded. We're going to be wrapping up the stream here, and I'm going to get that uploaded straight away. So you guys will see the video go up live probably in the next 5 to 10 minutes or so. Make sure, even though if you were here for the recording, do open up the video, leave a comment, let me know you came from the stream, so we can get the good old early views and watch time on that video. But yeah, as I said at the end of that video, Frieza seems pretty good. Not bad at 55%. I'll try and get him link leveled as quickly as possible. I'm not going to sink a ton of resources like the orbs or keys or anything into him, but I can set it on auto to do some link leveling for a bit while the stream is done. So we'll see how we get on with him in some other events. But yeah, shout out to all of you guys that came out, all of you guys that have been here from the beginning for the summons. Make sure you hit that like button if you have not already. And yeah, I will speak to you all again soon. We'll be back for the podcast. I think, let me double check the stream schedule here quickly on the Discord thing. The only other stream that's scheduled for today, I believe, is the podcast, which will be in just under 11 hours over here on the main channel, which is going to be episode 40 of the Slot 1 Super Podcast. It is indeed, yeah, the only other stream for today. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys at the podcast later. If you summoned, hope it went well. If you haven't yet, hope it does go well. I'll see you all again soon. We'll do the outro again, because why not? Have a good one. There we go.